We are quickly getting into this. We do have a tornado warning. This is for now Chicago. Big polygon there, as multiple areas of possibly rotation coming right through there. We already have a confirmed tornado with a big correlation coefficient right in there, right over line. So this just impacted Lions. So this new tornado warning. And this is a PDS actually. A large and extremely dangerous tornado. Yep, PDS tornado warning. You need to be in your shelter now. Right now, Stickney. Is this also PDS? No, yes it is. We do have a PDS tornado warning for Chicago. They expect this tornado just to continue on. This is a very dangerous storm right now. Then say one will arrive there. This is a deadly situation. Some complete destruction is possible with this storm. I guess I can't get a this is Cook County, Illinois. I believe this is the PDS. Man, this is being very annoying. Moving east. So it's even more direct. 30 miles an hour. A lot of people are going to be in the path of this. Over 8 million. This will be in Chicago in 10 minutes. You need to really be in your shelter now, Chicago. This is a very dangerous situation. See a bit of a debris ball trying to form there. Can't really see too much on velocity, excuse me. I mean, it's there. Right now it's over Stickney. We do have, I believe, a new tornado warning just popped up. Or is this continue? That may have been that tornado from before. But yeah, looking at an overview from this, I think we're just going to mainly focus on this one. Sister Arrow, you need to be in your shelter now. Try your best to get underground, as this is a confirmed dangerous tornado right now on the ground. We do have that 10% risk, but wow. It is very impressive, I'm not going to lie, over just like the sheer how it looks. And yeah, you can see right there with that velocity couplet. I can't really see too much there. But yeah, this shows a confirmed tornado right now on the ground. Wonder if I could find a camera of this. Once again, a large, dangerous tornado on the ground, heading right for Chicago. This really escalated in a hurry. I'm just trying to fix this. But this is a very bad situation actually. Go back to here right now. Yeah. You can really see the sheer power, and that's going right for Chicago. God. bad situation. Once again, yep, radar confirmed. PDS tornado warning. Particularly dangerous situation. That's even zipping even further at 35, moving due east. Once again, 8 million people. Chicago in the next 7 minutes. Go by street by street. It looks like gliding right along Interstate 55. Right near Bridgeport, the Illinois Institute of Technology. We have Soldier Field there, St. Anthony's Hospital. This right now in St. Anthony's Hospital, they're most likely getting ready around I-90 and I-94 cross change between with going towards I-55 would probably be next. Storm is really zipping, but it definitely does have a strong tornado on the ground. Looks like it's starting. It might be trying to possibly recycle right in there. This would be very bad if it decides to recycle. See if we could get put up a 3D view, see if we can find any. And God, it's laggy. Yeah, I can't really find much for that. Yeah, I'm gonna take a second to look at the other tornadoes, or other tornado warnings. Both of them, Algonquin, we have one tornado warning going right, for, Elgin. It looks like we could have multiple areas of rotation. I'm gonna pull that up, velocity. Yeah, right in there, right near Elgin Mental Health Center. And up here near, Algonquin. This one's moving right towards Advocate Good Shepherd's Hospital, Barrington. You have to get underground or try. God. You have to try your best to try to get as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. We do have 2 confirmed, 1 PDS, and one radar indicated tornado warning. Very bad situation. It could be recycling. Oh no! It really just spiked up. It might definitely be back on the ground. This thing is really flying debris everywhere for sure. Once again, a very, very bad situation. I'm gonna bring it up a bit too loud. A very bad situation for sure. And we do have a couple of flash flood warnings, it looks like, in Arizona. But once again, the main show, this tornado warning that's right now right over Cicero. Next would be Chicago. University of Illinois at Chicago. West side, or near west side, I guess they call it, 290. Just stay 290, South Lawndale. Need to be in your shelter right now. Ultimately, Chicago. This is going to cut right through you guys. I mean, you guys sometimes get tornado warnings, but not really at this extent. Let's go back to storm relative velocity. Really hard to tell. But I believe right, no, it's not right there. But we still do have the correlation coefficients. Yes, we do. Very high CC drop. CC drop is basically where, you, have, like, something the radar doesn't recognize. For example, like 100% correlation coefficients would be rainbow. Once it starts to drop, that's when it really starts becoming bad news. Is it may have directed debris and things like that. Do we have something else in here? No, it looks like it's mostly. Whoa. Oh, never mind. does not line up. Really, any of these could spin up, and I believe we do have a new tornado warning. Not 100% sure where. Hasn't popped up yet, and this latest one is for Cook County. Again, a confirmed PDS. I would not be surprised if we actually did get a just got a new update. And yeah, that's barreling right towards Chicago. God. Very bad situation. What? I think it will mainly hit the south side of Chicago, it looks like. And yeah, that was a continuation on the last tornado warning up here. This would be Shumsford. I wasn't looking at Roselli. And yeah, right in there, right over Pratt Wayne's Wood Preserve. Airport, Golden Coast Historic School District, Magnificent Mile, Chicago Loop, West Side. And yeah, it's still there. And it's strong. This is going to go right through Chicago. Need to be underground right now. Chicago needs to be right now underground. You need to be underground right now. Strong, strong tornado. I don't know how much more I can explain it. See if I get... That is not a good look. Can't really see much on that cam. And yep, that's going right over Chicago. That's going right over Chicago. Just right over it. You need to be in your shelter now. Large tornado. It's a large tornado going right for Chicago right now. Need to be in your underground. PDS tornado warning. Yes, particularly dangerous situation for Chicago right now. This is a worst case scenario right now. Right over Chicago. You can really just see all that debris just getting wafted in the air. This is Cook County. God. I think we do have another possible tornado on the ground right now, also for the southern. Actually, no, never. Man, that might be old. This is a very, very bad situation. This is going right over Chicago. I mean, nothing is stopping this now at this point. Extremely dangerous. I mean, as bad as it can get. I mean, what more they can expect? This right now is right over Chicago. A large, dangerous tornado on the ground right now. What are these people doing? Seriously, people are all along the boardwalk. They don't know at all. This is bad. Wait a second. Oh, that's St. Louis, Missouri. Makes sense. This just went right over Chicago. Wow. It's looks like as this goes off the coast, we'll focus on more of these storms. Very, very slow on really canceling these, but I don't think it's that huge of a deal. I mean, it looks like it may have occluded last second, but as these go off into Michigan, we have this whole belt of storms. I mean, this one is just a mature supercell right there. A very, very mature one. This one could possibly have dropped a tornado at some point, as it does. Look like we have a couple pixels together for rotation. Correlation coefficients, yeah. We could have a tornado on the ground right there. I mean, how is this heading? Actually, no, but this is right over the University of Chicago. They're just, every side of Chicago is just getting pounded. I mean, that's all South Shore, the North Shore soon. Or not the North Shore, like more towards like Lakeview. Ish, West Argyle Street Historic District, Ravenswood, North Center. Chicago Harbor, this is right over you. And looks like we may have been a bit of bad impact, but we definitely did have a tornado on the ground at one point. Look at this, just a whole lot of supercells developing, going right for Michigan with these cells behind it. I would not be surprised if we got a 10% risk with these storms. This is Cook County, Illinois. We had this PDS. And this is actually radar confirmed. Looks like as this starts to head off the coast, we have these tornado warnings to worry about. Any closer radar? That one must be delayed. Yeah. coverage, it looks like. This one's riding right along the coast, looks like. These are the next storms to worry about. Really any of these could spin up. Looks like, we could possibly have a couple of tornadoes. We have two areas of rotation, one right there, and one right there, right to the northeast of Hanover Park, and to the south of Ontarioville. One of them is heading right for Bloomingdale, and one of them is heading right to Ned Forest Preserve. A really just dangerous situation right now. We wish you guys for as long as possible. I believe we do have a new tornado warning. Radar confirmed tornado warning. It's in DuPage in Cook County, Illinois. So I believe it would be down here possibly. Is this could Schaumburg Women's Baseball, I'm not sure if I said that right, and that is for Bloomingdale, and yeah, that's right over Schaumburg. It got updated to a radar confirmed tornado warning. Not really much CC, it looks like. Schaumburg, is that CC? Oh, might be able to look over here. Not 100% sure. Possibly could, but it doesn't really match up so well. We have two radar indicated and one radar confirmed tornado, which was this storm near Roselle, looks like. But yeah, it looks like almost like a line of of areas of rotation, excuse me. Track this one out. I love when it was on. I believe they're moving around 30 to 35. Okay, so look a little bit quicker. We do have a lot of cities though. As they're getting a jet from the south with these nice tornado parameters. Schaumburg, looks like in about a minute now. The last update we had was a bit ago. Long bit ago. It may be right over you right now, Carol. Let's see, Carol Stream. There's a little air rotation right above Yeet. Oh, he's tripping myself up, but yeah, right there. You can see the little notches in this line of storms right near West Schaumburg's First. And yeah, just updated, and yeah, we have looks like 3 areas possibly now. Check back at radar. And yeah, you can just see these little info notches right now. Right now, over just about almost over Schaumburg right now. Roselli, Carol Stream, starting to get some updates now. It's right over Schaumburg. Schaumburg needs to be in your shelter now. Get as low as you can go. Try to get as many walls between you and the outside world as possible. Really just a whole bunch of cellular storms right now. That's Chicago lawn. Look at this area with a little bit of an inflow notch, but it looks like not much tornado-wise so far. So let's go back up north to this tornado warning. Yes, looks a bit more permanent this rotation right now, and I believe it just got upgraded to an. It may have been just updated. But yeah, you can see where that, where the reds and greens line up. That's where that possible tornado is. Where is this moving? This is moving, I believe this is east east at 30 miles per hour. Put this track up. I'm going to take this all the way to the coast. 127,000 in the population. Kildare, it's right over you right now. Long Grove in about 5 minutes. Buffalo Grove in 11. So it's Perryview, Aptasket, I'm not sure if I said that right, in 12 minutes. Heredio Gardens in 12 minutes. Half Day in 13. Riverwood in 17. Blackburn, Bannockburn in 20. Go back down to Carroll Stream. I'll stop doing that. A couple more hours of rotation. Where you can see this, we have the bit of hooking around due to the inflow. And yeah, we have these southern winds coming up, really hitting these storms, making the right tornado, helping out making the right tornado parameters for supercells to develop into tornadoes. Because they really do nicely need that nice inflow for it to really just make it suck up. That sounds not so great. Right again near Schaumburg, this is starting to get past you. Now we have that inflow coming in. I think a bit inflow dominant possibly. Not really. It's now starting to move out of the warning. I'm curious to see if they extend it. They might not, but as all these storms are really just starting to move right over the Great Lake. Oh, I can't talk. Great Lakes right now. But yeah, trading line of storms, you of course have really all of these storms. It looks like are gonna start moving east, probably 30-35 miles an hour. It's gonna be a long day. Kalamazoo, Lansing, maybe even possibly Grand Rapids might have to watch today as being one of those areas. We do have a new tornado warning. This is a continuation for that southern. It might be for that northern one actually. This is it would probably be towards Elk Grove Village. Also have to watch out for that Long Grove storm back at back north. This is far northeastern Illinois, starting to get somewhat close to the border. But yeah, right in here, it would most likely be a rain wrap tornado. Cuba Road, Half Day Road is probably right over here. Lincolnshire, you have to watch out for this storm, as it's down here actually for the continuation. There is basically a line of rotation. Little inflow notches coming along. Storm relative velocity could give us a decent story. And yeah, looks like right around here, here. So this one is to the west of Wooddale, right near Itzka. This one to the west of Elk Grove Village. Actually, speaking of that, I believe Elk Grove Village is pretty populated. Chanel's Corner also should watch out, as a lot of areas really are under the gun right now. But yeah, just have to wait it out. as all these storms are soon enough gonna go. I'll be looking right towards Michigan. I'm gonna be curious to see what the next SPC outlook is. We'll probably have like 25 minutes in between once all these storms pass, even less, maybe. Have to keep in mind though that we do have a 5% still there. We're starting to move out of that 10% area. So I mean, it kind of has paid off. Looks like the mainly one fire is gonna say stay right through Missouri with that hatched risk. Hill, I believe, is gonna be pretty generalized, mainly focused over central east to central eastern Kansas. Looks like now we're just down to 3 tornado warnings. That's the last one seems like it got downgraded. Hasn't updated yet. Vernon Hills, we're probably gonna have a new tornado warning to the coastline. Most likely something like this. So that would include Highland Park, Highwood, Lake Forest, Lincolnshire, River Woods, Deerfield, Vernon. It looks like it just missed you, Long Grove. But yeah, we still have that rotation. Right over Half Day Road, just to the north of Walberg. That tornado warning now has just gotten generalized. As it is starting to move out of the area, tornado watch remains in effect till 10 p.m. Central. I believe it's getting expired. Yeah, it is getting expired. The storms out which had prompted the warning move out of there, therefore the tornado warning will be allowed to expire. So yeah, it has expired. We're just waiting for that to update. Yeah, that whole line of storms is basically gone. So it looks like right over here, this is just to the southwest of Addison. All up here near Chanel's Corner. And need to watch out. That is the wrong reflectivity. As yeah, these sneaky little cells come along. Actually, does that match up? I'm wondering if they're off frame, like by a lot. Yep, they are. They are off frame by like around 3 minutes. So that still applies to Addison. Curious to see the story-wise with correlation coefficients. Could we have a tornado? I don't think that really matches up so well. Right near over Lombard, it looks like a possible area of rotation. How long ago was this? Okay, so yeah, recently updated. Still though, around Lombard, we have that. That's for the thunderstorm. That's about to go right over Villa Park, actually. Let's look more up towards Elk Grove Village. That northern cell. Right in here, looks like. It's starting to move like somewhat of southeasterly trend, I believe. Yes, it is. So it'll directly impact the northern parts, possibly even north and central parts of Elk Grove City, but I still would watch out if you live in the southern part. Also remember to... Oh, scared me. again, Chicago once again is under the gun. As we do have a couple areas of rotation right near Berkeley, Hillside. Even up here for Park Ridge, we do have a bit of rotation. There's planes, and this is another observed right near O'Hare Airport. We do have a confirmed tornado warning. And yeah, those were the storms coming in that initiated that warning from before. Once again, these are going to go off the coast. Possibility for water spots, it looks like. We've had multiple areas produced, and it looks like Evanston, you're under the path. It looks like Chicago once again. Actually, probably more the northern parts of the metro. And soon enough, these are gonna touch in that 5% range. This looks like the greatest area, the greatest threat for tornadoes is starting to die down in the Chicago area, but next area to watch out would be really through Benton Harbor, Shortham, New Buffalo, Michigan City even. Should watch this closely. I mean, Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, even as far west as far east, as Lansing. O'Hare, I'd say O'Hare, you're in the clear. If you live really anywhere around Nedtown, Preserve, Elk Grove Village, Itzco, Wooddale, Bentonville, you're out of this. I can confidently say I would not. There could be stray shower coming really throughout this whole area, throughout the nighttime hours. Niles, Park Ridge, this is right over you, Lincolnwood. Let's go, okay, now. Can't really see so much with it, but it's soon enough. We're gonna travel from the Jouett River, radar, to the looks like Grand Rapids radar. Yeah, we are going to be in a radar gap for, looks like, the second part of today. And do we have a tornado warning in Pennsylvania? I didn't even notice. No, we did before. Huh. We do have some flash flood warnings down in Arizona. This is the main threat. Upgrade is most likely for an expiration, yeah. Northern David, Northwest will expire at 7:15. There's no around the area. All that fun stuff, but still, tornado watch remains in effect till 11 p.m. Central, or 10 p.m. Central. Evanston, it's right now over you. Chicago, you're next on the University of Illinois Chicago. You guys were just in a PDS morning. Before that, people, of course, are still out and about. It was broadcast media that confirmed the tornado near O'Hare Airport. Let's see. Yes, it was a line of storms. And yeah, Chicago, once again, you're under the gun. Track when these storms will meet. Looks like this first storm, I believe, moving at 35. God. Can I get it right today? It looks like, can't really see anything rotation-wise. So now it looks like it could possibly be starting out, but still, some life-threatening winds are possible, up to 60, 70 miles per hour, 70-mile gusts more than likely. But still, throughout the nighttime, once we get to around like 10 p.m., or even 9 is when we expect these storms to once again fire back up. This morning, Grove, Skokie, Oak Park, you're in this? But yeah, it looks like if we were to have rotation, it would be somewhere, well, yep, there you go, right around just northeast of Maywood. This is going towards Oak Park. Next in line would be Chicago. Even up here towards Skokie. We do have a little pocket of rotation. I'll go back to radar. And yeah, right there. We do have some inflow notches. Like one right around here. Where was that last one? I believe it was to the south of Maywood. Huh. Is it like delayed? No, it's not. I guess that is not rotation. My bad. My mistake. Tornado warning is in Cook County, Illinois. Storms are definitely looking quick. I don't know, moving quick. 30, 35, around like a state road-ish type speed. Heading through interstates. Back to radar indicated. We could have multiple tornadoes. Are still possible. For these areas of rotation is heading right towards Chicago. Really worst case scenario for a double whammy. This, they're just letting expire. Not a single pixel of any precipitation in that warning. Yeah, once again, a whole lot of storms going right for Chicago, are just about to go right for Chicago. Are these delayed at all? No, they are not. Been quite slow on these radar updates. North of Oak Park, this is going, you're gonna get some heavy winds possibly with this storm. Back at Skokie, and yeah, it's still there. Correlation coefficients, let's see what story they have to say. Yeah, really, nothing. Still have to watch these southern storms. Really just cutting out that area, like this one to the Dallas Grove. These can easily just get some inflow going from those southern surface shear. From southern shear, just shear from the south, that really warm, moist, humid air just feeding right into the storms, creating more problems. Looks like it's starting to straighten out, but we still have a couple notches in there. Rogers Park, this is right over you most likely right now. Lincoln Square, you're getting some heavy rain. Bruin, Cicero, Cicero, I think it's I'm not 100% sure. Linkingwood, I'd say, points west of Skokie. Skokie, you would be you're out of most of the danger, but still stay, actually more than like 2-3 minutes, I'd say. Let's go here out of this. Melrose, points west of Melrose Park, you're good. O'Hare International Airport, you're good. Right now it's right over Evanston, South Evanston, starting to move off into the Great Lakes region. I believe like Michigan. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, that would be Lake Ontario, Lake Michigan. But yeah, it looks like it's starting to quite diminish, it looks like. What if it looks like these storms starting to merge together? So I think it could possibly merge into a possibility of an MCS occurring. In fact, I'm going to check on models for that. We still have that 5% chance for tornadoes, so we're not completely done for the day. Oh, once again, I guess I'll look at that after we're done with Chicago. What was that, 8:15? Yeah, right fair San Eastonton, Rogers Park, Lincoln Square, North Center, Lakeview, Chicago. Storms have been really brewing low. Chicago, still could possibly get in on a little something. University of Illinois at Chicago. Really just looks like it's going to be a rough night for y'all. Getting hit by first a PDS tornado. Survey's probably going to be out for that one. I mean, it was a radar indicated PDS. Not 100% sure if they're on the ground. I couldn't find a great webcam for it. Yeah, this is starting to go right through Chicago, Cicero. Cicero. You have to watch out for this. Still has a bit of broader rotation in that, and also on that northern portion of that storm. God. Why is everyone calling me? It's getting very annoying. How? Why is he calling me? I haven't spoken to him in at least a few. I don't know why. God. Cicero, it looks like Chicago might thread the needle a bit. Really just capturing this northern portion, some heavy rain, maybe a couple wind gusts of 40, maybe even slightly higher towards 50 at most. As yeah, still not completely out of this. Looks like It looks like we have a couple areas maybe gusting at 60, maybe almost 70. Around Chicago Harbor. Also, see a bunch of boats parked. We have a National Hellenic Museum. South Lawndale. Uranus, HR66. Crawford. Take care of those Kamala. Hopefully, if ever Mount Sinai Hospital. Chinatown, nearest outside Chinatown in Chicago. Been around. So yeah, it's a little bit outdated. It looks like, I think they could possibly be moving on a bit of a southerly track. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to turn south. If it starts to turn south, they could possibly get a bit of this rain swath right over Kennedy Expressway. It looks like it's gonna glide along that. They could possibly thread the needle and go right past both of those. It looks like the rotation's starting to die down a bit, which is a real good sign for Chicago. I already got hammered by a PDS tornado warning. You don't want to get him hit by another. Just wow. Whoa. That was about an hour ago when we had that first tornado warning. Wow. How's Chicago looking? Oh, hello, Rapid Revenge. It looks like once you get past the two swaths of these tornadic supercells, looks like you guys might thread the needle. The main parts of it, northern parts of Chicago, you're right now in a big rain swath, and also southern parts. As they're starting to move towards a southeasterly trend, it looks like. One thing I can think of really is you get towards the nighttime hours, and through overnight, maybe a few stray showers, maybe a little bit of thunder here and there, but not really too much we're expecting. As it looks like overnight, it's mostly going to be main part from central Michigan. Right now, these storms are starting to, probably next 45 to an hour, going to go through, Michigan. What was this? I'm going to pull up this image right now of just the sheer wow. That is not a great photo. Not really great idea of that. Love this wow. That is very strong. I did not expect that. This was, Elgin. Just, whoa. This is was the tornado from earlier. Just, I mean, very, very powerful tornado hit through there. Not sure if I was allowed to show that. I got, like, no approval, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure I'd have to ask for approval. I don't think anyone would really care too much, knowing how small I am compared to, like, Ryan Hall, Andy. Really, yeah. Kind of just how it's been. So if I got to you, too late. I'm gonna, see though. That is kind of one of those wow factors. Do you think I could find anything else on Twitter? The other soundings were. Do we have anything? Nothing but Central. The Cape, good mix there. It looks like. Yeah, the National Hurricane Center has an 8 p.m. advisory. Has brought AL94 up to a 60% chance. Looks like they're starting to get in favor of that. Which would give it a 6 out of 10 chance of officially developing Invest 91L. That really must have show, and this is really interesting. Looks like they have it kind of turning, just meandering around, and then making a full loop. Quite interesting stuff from that. Back to Chicago, still you're getting through that, rain swath, it looks like. But yeah, not really a squad right now. Do we have twins? Like, that was at 6:26 p.m. Central. Wow. Talk about why we had that PDS. Really strong 20. A building collapsed due to this tornado. I'm not 100% sure if I'm allowed to. Yeah, I'm allowed to. And wow. Oh wait, that was from January 16th. But yeah, it looks like we did get some, possibly a bit of damage from these storms. If we were to load. But yeah, it looks like right there, a roof collapsed. And on top of it, maybe a few walls with it. Probably right there on EF2 damage, it looks like. Possibly. I mean, it looks like a decently well-built structure. So, I mean, it could really go anywhere with that. off me right around 13 inches, so wow. Yeah. Oh, that scared me. Probably because my headphones are loud, but yeah, that was a touchdown right near South Elgin. So yeah, that was a touchdown. Here, let's read this report real quick. Many trees down. Trees on the edge of a large open field along an ATV trail. Beasts where angry cannot get a great photo. Wow. But yeah, it looked like we had twins. Right there. See right here, and yeah, I picked up a bunch of debris. Like grouping up a couple of trees. It looks like to be a decently sized tornado, possibly around a few hundred yards. We did not get the greatest picture on radar, but you could sure see the sun rotation. As I went right for Chicago before. I guess it just got deleted. Near McCook moved some shipment containers. According to the Chicago Midwest Storm Chasers, or Chicago M Weather, looks like a couple of shipment containers have fallen. Posted about 2 minutes ago. This is near McCook, most likely west of McCook. And yeah, you can see. Really, right there, just really some nice damage. Looks like from trucks. It's like almost, it went right in between those trucks, it looks like. Could have smashed them. Looks like a whole row of them fell. A couple of XPO. It looks like people were brought underground at O'Hare Airport. But today surely lived up to some expectations. With that temperature risk, it looks like the Chicago tornado warning has expired. Almost in the clear, Chicago. Just give another, I'd say, half hour. You guys should be in the clear. So soon enough, we're gonna have to soon start turning over to Michigan. Maybe around Michigan City. Gary Portage maybe even as far southeast or excuse me, southwest as Valparaiso, even near South Bend, Elkhart, Goshen. But I think the main of the concern will be anywhere northeast of Michigan City. Could get a stray shower or so. It looks like some strong winds though, but also it's far away from the radar. But we could have a couple of strong water spouts. Can't rule out. Maybe get a better picture from down here. I mean up here near from the Grand Rapids radar. I'm not 100% sure though with that. Definitely been though quite a day for severe weather. As it seems like it's starting to wind down, but we have to wait to see what these storms for the Great Lakes into Michigan are gonna start doing. But basically just a waiting game. That there possibly was a weather spout, possibly did form. But yeah, looking out into there, but it's such a bad joke. But for some reason it's funny. The car was flipped, or we will rebuild. Highest ever temperature recorded on Earth is 134, and that could possibly be broken on Sunday, July 16th, once again in Death Valley, California. Back in 1913, highest known temperature is in Africa around 5 degrees Celsius or 131 degrees Fahrenheit in Africa. I believe South Africa, most likely. Or more than likely, excuse me. Looks like the final storm's starting to leave Chicago, and we have transferred over to the Grand Rapids radar. looks like as we get past through Michigan, we could have a 5% chance of tornadoes. Let's look down here at I forgot the name of the tropical storm. Oh great, there's nothing for remnant. Why do we still have the remnants of Brett? Where even is he? I'm curious. What? Why is Germany there? Interesting for sure. Eastern Pacific. And yeah, right here. Here looks like around we have tropical storm Calvin. Looks pretty healthy right now. For sure it looks that way. Looks like it has been strengthening quite rapidly. Expected to become a Category 2 hurricane by 2 days from now. This would be max peak winds around 100 miles per hour. This would be at 2 a.m. on Friday. I believe on Friday we would have that. Could even beat that, become a major hurricane. You really never know. I'm gonna go back and check on these storms near Wichita, Missouri. Because little cells around here love to fire up. So a tiny bit of rotation. Looks like nothing so far. Maybe quite a wind gust of around 60-ish. Yeah, 55, 50, 60. Maybe a bit of hail. This would be St. Louis radar. Quite interesting looking velocity, I'm not gonna lie. Looks like a bit of convergence within, but mainly a straight line wind threat, I'd say. Almost like it's trying to develop an MCS type storm. Or a bit of a line. It was kind of a bad drawing. Right down here. Looks like moving to the southeast, I believe. Yeah, moving south-southeast, I'd say. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning. And here we go now, right near Grand Rapids. Back up. Looks like tornado possible for this. Here thunderstorm moving along. Bergen County, southwestern Michigan, and Aegean County. This till 10:15 p.m. Eastern time. This may be. We do have considerable one back in Nebraska. Looks like that has not. Looks like it would be for back here near Scottsbluff for hail. And yep, right near South Bend, we also do have another area. For the next 90 minutes, we have the severe thunderstorm warning coming through. Looks like mainly a wind threat. Wow. Wind 70, 70, more like 60 to 70 miles per hour. Looks like as this storm is starting to move. Actually, it's starting to move like somewhere around here. Just give up on drawing. Oh wow, it's showing winds upwards of 90, it looks like. I believe this would be a couple thousand feet up in the atmosphere. Probably like 3, 4, 5, maybe even up to 7. And more like 6, 4 to 6,000 feet in the air. Try to take a guess. Yes, I'm not allowed to press. Interesting for sure. South Haven looks like Benton Harbor. Looks like all in the next around 5 to 10 minutes. So then we're moving 10 miles west of St. Joseph's. Looks like it's starting primarily turn into more of a wind threat. 9:30 is when we get the next SPC update. I gotta stop calling everything an MCS for sure. I mean, this moving is terrible. On Radar Omega. This is absolutely god awful. I want anything to really curse. No, I don't want the volume. There we go. How do I get mute? Like... this is very interesting. How the HRRR managed to get the supercell correct. Like exactly correct. Right here. I mean, wow. Talk about models. I mean, of course, they didn't look as perfect, but still, though. Wow. Can't tell if this is real or fake. I mean, if that is true, wow. Yeah. Holy. Let's see, what is the tornado watch person? So it looks so concerning. This will be valid. So this will basically be over. They're saying. Whoa. Oh wait, that is on July 11th or something. Oh, yep, the Chicago Sun. Oh. Is that a touchdown? Yes, it is, and that's decently big. That was from Chicago. Chicago Tower Cam. I wonder if that was the one from O'Hare. We did have twins before, so certainly was something. It was very sunny though for that tornado. Couple of thunderstorm warnings in Kansas. Looks like one around the Kansas, Mississippi. I mean, not Mississippi, Kansas, Missouri border. Definitely has been quite a night. I'm gonna now check on what the models are saying. Into around 9 p.m. Still expect a couple of supercells to develop. Go right for your Kalamazoo, St. Clair Shores, and move on for Ontario with an isolated tornado threat. Looks like expect a couple of storms to bubble up around Mississippi, part of Indiana, Michigan. Right now we're under a OBS being annoying. The little emoji icon is very much covering the screen. Yes, they are, I believe. What was that? I'm just gonna go to tomorrow's forecast. Looks like they're expecting some cells to appear. And why is that moving like that? For Albany, suddenly just moving across into New York City, Long Island, New Jersey, Massachusetts, all the way really up through Maine, it looks like. Makes sense why we have that severe wet risk. Yeah, we have this pocket of storms coming in. Just a line of storms, mostly straight line wind threat, but we do, I believe, have the 2% tornado threat, and it's exactly for like these cells popping up throughout the system. soon enough, though, as you get into the later hours, Bridgeport, for New York, Long Island, through northern New Jersey, and all the way up into southeast central Pennsylvania. It looks like a couple of little Boeing not icons. That goes, looks like it forms and then passes. And that should really do for the next 60 hours. Did not know you can get 50 on it. Just like the look, and that's why we had these winds coming through. A little bit of a jet stream coming through. Looks like bringing these storms, and then with the wind shear, lower level wind shear coming from the south, and then slightly higher up wind shear coming, just moving along a jet stream. It causes tornadoes where that convergence is. And we still can't rule out, of course, that severe thunderstorm warning right here. A little bit of a line of storms near across the Lake Michigan, Lake Erie also. But this is, of course, according to the NAM3K. This isn't as of right now. It's like Benton Harbor. You're next. It looks like. Wow, that's sour. God. Oh. South Haven. Let's see if it's Cheyenne's radar. That storm. Looks like it most likely be a wind threat. Winds probably reach around 80, 90 maybe. Gusts up to 80, 90 ish. Next hour 14 it looks like for that northern one. About 45 minutes, right near Paw Paw Lake. Oh, see if we can find much else. I'm really to chat to right now. I'm gonna actually take a second and look at that most recent tornado watch. I don't think I updated the description. Oh, there is not even a description in there. That's nice. Point. I would not be surprised though if we got a couple of flash flood warnings. Though for this heavy rainfall. I will be right back. So we are back in action. Hopefully, yeah, we are. Couple severe thunderstorm warnings near Missouri, but it looks like we'll do our primary focus is on this bit. I think though, really, throughout we could have some flooding problems really all throughout Michigan, especially for these heavy bands right around Grand Rapids. Lansing could possibly experience some flooding with this little line of storms going through. I don't think anything severe or tornadic. Just really just some heavy rain, maybe a thunder rumble or two is definitely a possibility, especially with the energy of these storms. But it looks like storms are kind of starting to die down right around South Haven, Benton Harbor. Not doing the primary tornado action, I think, will be these cells going right through Michigan City, Gary, Chesterton, New Buffalo, Shoreham, Benton Harbor. I don't think really as much as South Haven and North, like Holland, and I think the primary tornado, or primarily definitely not the tornado threat, will be really just not Grand Rapids. I mean, just eliminate those. Mostly flooding risk there. I mean, maybe a gust of wind of 30-40 miles per hour, but very unlikely in my opinion. We have, of course, these storms to the south. Also near Owensville. Looks like mostly just a straight line wind threat, 40-50 miles an hour wind, 40-50 mile an hour winds. Maybe getting slightly stronger in some areas. Wrong button. W. For all really southern portions of Michigan, a little sliver of Ohio, like 4 or 5 counties, part of Indiana, just a sliver of Illinois, and really that's really it. Some flood watches up through northern parts, almost all of Vermont, it looks like, is in that, except 3 counties, it looks like. Parts of far north, New York, far north upstate. We have those, gale watches. Gale warnings, gale watches, really. Small craft advisory. Let's look at this now. Should let me get on. Yeah, this is the Tornado Watch number 478. This will expire, I believe, at 3 a.m. Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. This is points south of Grand Rapids, parts of South Bend South, going as far east as Detroit, but in Ohio, west of Toledo, far northwest, northeastern parts of South Bend. Chicago, you're now out of this. This is valid, until 3 a.m. Eastern time. Eastern Daylight Time, so this will be mostly overnight, it looks like. chilling out now. Tired, definitely. It's only 9:19 though, so I still gotta push through for a while. Oh. Hmm. We are back. I'm slowly and slowly getting more and more tired, for sure. Quite interesting hearing some sirens. And do you wanna know? Setting power on this storm primarily is a flooding. Gonna go back to radar. Not really seeing too much. I think it's starting to bow out a bit. Supercells still haven't been doing, or cells have not been doing much, so I think that'll cause the stream to end, and good night, I guess. Well, as soon as we have a tornado warning now. This is wonderful. As soon as I turn it off, I'm just going right back on. Well done. I'm not 100% sure where, but it just has popped up. Radar indicated tornado warning. This is still 10:15. Embedded cell. Yep. Anyways, this is a tornado warning though. And it's a pretty nice looking one. For this other one, a little bit of an info notch right in there. Slowly peeking out of it, and yeah. Also see that on radar, that info coming into the storm from Teapot Dome all the way down towards Killer. And just east of Killer, we do have that rotation. This is till 10:15 p.m. Moving, I believe, east at 45. Yes. So much for me saying the tornado threat was over. Calculate. Flight run around Frittsburg in 6 minutes, Detroit in 8, London in 20, Chamberlain in 26, and Howardsville in 29 minutes. Looks like in this storm, most likely it's just the 3 locations, which is Lawton at 20, but past that would be Portage. Pavilion at far down the line would be Athens, even close to Battle Creek. In that time. And this tornado warning. I don't remember popping that up, but okay. It looks like the rotation looks like it actually has been there. Just slowly but surely, but it looks like just recently they turned it to a tornado warning. This is just to the south of Pawpaw. Mattawan, you're in the warning. Take shelter. And you are in this polygon, east of Keeler now, where the main rotation is. Keeler, you're still going to get some thunderstorms with wind gusts up to probably around 50 miles an hour, maybe a bit of hail in there. Take cover now if you're in the tornado warning. Get to the lowest level floor if you can. Basement, I'd say, would be the best. And if you have any levels lower than that, then definitely go there. Tornado shelter also, but get to an interior room, the lowest level of a sturdy building. Get as many walls between you and the outside world as possible, and bring shoes and a helmet. I believe the new SPC update is in this because yeah, I believe it was 9:30 update, and yep. Now it looks like we just have a slight risk with that 5% tornado chance. Now tomorrow we do have a 2% tornado chance. Getting to the day 3 outlook, looks like around the mid-Atlantic, Oklahoma Panhandle, areas around that, but I think that'll do for the night. Good night. I am tired.